Hey guys, Crix Lee here, editor-in-chief with GirlGamer.com, and today we are at the Hold Up Art Gallery for Star Wars. You ready to get it on?
Cruising on Sespa in my DeLorean. War's over, I'm a peacetime Mandalorian. Historian stump, Star Wars historians. Deep in debate, but they play at Bennigan's. Rhyme renegade, showed up penetrate. First and second defense, I won't hesitate. Got a job to do, and Darce the guy that delegates. Got something against Skywalker, someone he really hates. I don't give a fuck, I'm after Solo. For all I care, he could be hiding at Yoda's dojo. Gotta make the money, credit's no good when the Jawas run a shop in your neighborhood. Think you can cook, I got a grappling hook. Let's make this quick, cause I'm really booked. I'm a devious degenerate defender of the devil, shut down all the trash compactors on the D-Dungeon level. My backpacks got jets, Lambola.
So Brian, you're the curator here at Hold Up Art, and first thing I want to know is how did you guys get the Star Wars exhibit?
Well, Randy himself, you know, he's a contemporary artist. He lives in kind of Los Feliz area right down the street from us. And it's amazing because you think about Star Wars art, you think it's all these really high-end designers locked in some studio somewhere, but he paints all these paintings in his house, and you know, this is his day job basically. And so there's hundreds of artists like these out there, and it's just about finding the people that are managing them or kind of through their licensing agencies. But once we found Randy for the show, it kind of seamlessly all fell together really well. So
I want to talk about Denise Vasquez because the art show does feature two artists, Randy Martinez and Denise Vasquez, and Denise made all these little lovely dolls here. I love the Leia one with the buns and the Yoda. Yeah, and he's got a little spider webby head. It's really kind of cool. So, you know, how did you catch up with Denise?
Well, actually, you know, Denise and Randy work together all the time. You know, they share an apartment actually, and yeah, it's awesome. So when I went there, actually specifically to meet Randy, Denise was there also, and I saw a lot of her sculptures, and they kind of, because they work so closely together, they influence each other so much, and that's very much evident in a lot of their imagery and the way that they take a consistent thing like Star Wars and Star Wars characters, and they take it through their own interpretations, and it's fun because at first we were expecting just to do a show with Randy, but then once I actually saw Denise's sculptures, I was blown away, and it was, I think 3D sculptures or something in gallery shows, it's interactive, it's fun, you want to touch it, and I definitely jumped on the opportunity to have her in here.
So now there are sculptures here and the paintings, but the other thing that I had to look at, and it's actually what drew me in when I saw the press release, was what I call the Dia de los Vader, which is the, you know, the Vader mask, but it's decorated as Dia de los Muertos. So now from what I understand, that piece is actually for sale, is that correct?
Absolutely, it's going to be on auction, and you could also bid on the piece through calling into the gallery from anywhere in the world. For us, it was just such an amazing piece, and it really in some ways is a showstopper. It's just, it'll grab you from the second you walk in the gallery. But yeah, it's for sale, and she's put so much time and effort in that piece. It's amazing that she's willing to let it go.
What is it about Star Wars that just keeps bringing in people year after year? I mean, this really is a fun for all ages type of dynasty.
Yeah, you know, and also Lucas himself says it, how the story was really based off of the classic epic of one hero, and is going from, you know, the lowest of lows to finally finding himself, and it's a universal story that everybody can relate to in some way, and within that whole saga there are all those different characters. You know, you have the gamblers, and you have the rangers that run around space by themselves, and I think everybody has something they could grab onto in the story, and I think these types of stories like Star Wars for artists today it's like the new Bible. You know, you don't no one's painting Jesus anymore. They got Luke Skywalker to paint, and I think that's pretty cool.
Now I want to talk about this jersey you're wearing because
pretty awesome jersey.
It is. And from what I understand, these are actually going to be for sale here.
Yeah, these designs specifically Randy produced for Star Wars, and because Star Wars is such a big enterprise these days, there's all these different events all over the place for Star Wars, and so he has these green ones with a Chewbacca on it, and a black one I think with a Vader, or it's the dark side of the Force one. So yeah, and they're great, and they'll be available at the show for about $100.
You can bid for this. You can call into the gallery itself, or you can actually go to holdupart.com for information. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll post information online on our website, holdupart.com, on the events section. Specifically, the number to call if you do want to place a bid online or via telephone. You could call internationally. currently, but we could give you the current bidding price, and you could place your own bid online.
And because there's two lightsabers, want to have a little bitty lightsaber fight? Yay! Lee versus Lee.